Okay, oh my gosh, I can't believe this time is already here, but let's talk about Lululemon's Boxing Day. Hey everyone, what is up? Welcome back to the channel, or welcome if you're new here. My name is Gabby. I make videos all about Lululemon, fashion, styling, and lifestyle vlogs in my little corner of the world. So thanks so much for stopping by. And as you can tell by the title of this video, we are going to be chatting about Lululemon's Boxing Day / end of year scores event that is coming up here at the end of December. They typically run this event every year, so I just wanted to make a casual little chit chat video about what we can expect and kind of your need to knows for the event coming up. And to preface, I was a Lululemon educator, which is what they call their like retail associates. For 2 years, I worked one Boxing Day event, and I actually left before I could complete the second one. But I have covered this event on social media as a content creator for 2 or 3 years. I can't quite remember at this point, but for a few years now. So I wanted to kind of make a video on what we've seen in years past and what I'm speculating to happen this year. Of course, none of this information is confirmed by Lululemon, but be sure to follow them on social media and follow me on social media, because I will be updating you when I do see like more confirmed information and when I know more. So if you want to know all the things about Lululemon's Boxing Day / end of year scores, then just keep on watching. Okay, first let's start with what it is. So Lululemon typically runs 2 big kind of sale events each year. That's Black Friday and Boxing Day. Now I'm in Canada, so we call it Boxing Day, which is the day after Christmas, which is December 26th. In the US, it's going to be called the end of year scores, because I don't think you really have Boxing Day down there. Boxing Day is kind of like Canada's Black Friday. It's our big day for sales, so that's why it's kind of called 2 different things, and you may hear it referenced to 2 different names. Hopefully that kind of clears that up. End of year scores in the US, Boxing Day here in Canada. And just like Black Friday, it's essentially going to be a bigger version of the We Made Too Much section, which is their markdown section. It's not going to be a store-wide discount or anything like that, but we typically do see a lot of markdowns go into each category, so men's, women's, and accessories. Now, some people even argue that Boxing Day is even better than Black Friday, but I would say it kind of depends on what you're shopping for and what you're looking for. Usually for Boxing Day / end of year scores, we see a lot more of those winter seasonal items go to markdown, where Black Friday we see a lot more sunsetted items, or like items coming back from like previous markdowns and like restocks of other markdown items. So Boxing Day can be a good time to find really great things. However, I don't know exactly what is going to go on markdown. I don't have access to that information, but I will be running my Google Doc as always, which I'll leave linked down below in the description, of all the highlights of items going on markdown for Boxing Day. Now, because we can see like upwards of 1,000 items in each category, I probably won't be listing everything, because that would be really long to scroll through, and I feel like you're probably better off just scrolling through the actual website at that point. But I will be listing all the highlights with a few links here and there of like really popular items, so hopefully you can get them the fastest. I know scubas might appear on Boxing Day, and those are really hard to get. Same with popular items like belt bags or defines, things like that, and popular colors. However, like I said, I don't really know exactly what is going to be going on markdown, so it's going to be a surprise for both of us. I will be going live also on TikTok if you guys want to come join me and follow me over there. Then we can shop together, and I will be kind of discussing Boxing Day markdowns and Boxing Day drops, so it's going to be a fun time. So be sure to go follow me on TikTok. Okay, now for when it starts. In the past 2 years, it's actually started on Christmas Eve, December 24th, very late in the evening. I think it was around 5 p.m. Mountain Standard Time, so that was 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, but it took like an hour for the website to actually work. So I don't know if it's going to be around the same time this year. I'm kind of suspecting that it's going to be a very similar format, and it is going to be probably very chaotic to try and get items right away. So here are a few shopping tips for you when you're shopping Lululemon's Boxing Day / end of year scores. I would use the website. It is usually the fastest to load items, where the app is very, very slow to load all of the items, and it doesn't appear until a while after. So if you want to get like really popular items like those scubas, like belt bags, popular colors of items, jackets sometimes even, I would use the browser. So on the website, the .com, either on your phone, your laptop, or something like that. That's definitely my number one tip. Number two is to search each item. So let's say you're looking for a defined jacket on markdown. I would type into the search bar defined jacket and then look for markdowns in that specific item, since they won't update the We Made Too Much section or like the whole website banner until a little bit later. So that's probably the best way to find items the fastest. So if you're looking for a scuba, I always type in scuba to the little search bar and then look for markdowns that way. The third trick is to use the cart trick, which is adding a different color to your cart and then going in and editing your cart. This works best on the browser. So again, another point to why you should use the browser and not the app. In the first at least 12 hours of the sale, I would say. So you're going to go into the markdown item. So let's say you want to find a markdown scuba, or check what markdown scubas might be available. You're going to type in scuba, then you're going to go down and look at any existing markdown scubas. You're going to click on that, add any size, any color to your cart, and then you're going to go into your cart and click edit, and then new colors and sizes might appear there if there's more on markdown. So usually that works. Sometimes it can be a little bit finicky because it hasn't quite loaded in yet, or you know, there's cookies or cache that's preventing you from adding that to your cart seamlessly. So fourth tip would be to clear your cookies and cache and then retrying. That always seems to help fix some things. However, of course, it's going to be a little bit glitchy because there's probably like thousands of people trying to access the same item as you at the same time. So patience is also key when it comes to one of these events. I will also leave a link down below in the description for you guys to shop with if you want to help support my channel. I would really appreciate it, and it just allows me to make more content for you guys. So I'll have that linked down below if you want to shop Lululemon's Boxing Day / end of year scores, or any Lululemon for that matter. But I think that pretty much covers the online portion of Lululemon's Boxing Day / end of year scores. Now it will be also available in stores starting the day after Christmas, so December 26th, and some stores even open early for this event, so definitely check with your local store. But they will have tons of markdown racks just like Black Friday, and sometimes there's even like good finds in store. Sometimes stores will mark down like one-ofs or returns, or like very limited product availability. If they have like a couple pairs of pants maybe in one color, but they don't have like any more restocks or anything coming, then they might mark those down. So it is worth checking out in your local store if you live near one, because sometimes you can find good things that aren't available on the website, but for the most part it's going to be the same items online and in store. Okay, and the last thing I would say is to also have a membership that is free with Lululemon. It's basically like their profile used to be, but with a membership you can actually exchange or get credit for markdown items, which is new, and I feel like that's really helpful, especially when ordering like markdown items online. If you have a store near you, then you can go in and exchange or get a credit for those items if it doesn't fit, which is definitely a selling factor. If not, then markdown items are final sale. So definitely would recommend having a membership. It's free to sign up for. You also get access to free hemming, I think fast track returns, and like easier returns, because everything is saved under your profile, which is really easy, so you don't have to keep track of all your receipts and things like that. So definitely recommend having a membership. I think that's helpful. But I'm pretty sure that sums it up for what you can expect for Lululemon's Boxing Day markdowns / end of year scores, or that's at least what I'm suspecting this year. Like I said, be sure to follow. I will be posting shorts of markdowns for Boxing Day / end of year scores, and I also will be posting on all of my socials, so Instagram, TikTok, and here on YouTube. So be sure you are following and subscribed, because you're not going to want to miss it. And I'm sure there will be a Boxing Day haul sometime in the new year, so make sure you are subscribed to see that and what I snag from Lululemon's Boxing Day. But thanks so much for watching this video. If you did find it helpful, give it a thumbs up, and I hope to see you in my next one. Bye.